I fixed the racer cards live. See, we don't need Maurice. We just need him to have built the entire infrastructure with which I could fix the cards.
I've just given these two players their game, so they're gonna get to work on a download and a setting up. It's
Are you familiar with this game?
Second timer and a first timer.
Yeah.
I want to talk about these players first. We can spin our wheels talking about the game while they
Absolutely.
download a big file later. But there's not too much to say, really. I mean, Cyrohydra has looked pretty strong in matches, but I think is technically yet to pick up a win. And Tossed Fish is new.
Yeah, Cyro's pretty involved in the community. Has been around for a while, but just timing-wise has only joined one MT. And yeah, well, let's see. It says 0-0, but this is losers 2, so does that mean they already had a match? Let's see.
Oh, there it is. They both got a win. Oh, Tossed Fish defeated Beckett and Frogger. I remember now.
Oh, that was quite a match.
And then their only loss comes from second place finisher. Someone 325 of Mystery Tournament 16.
Yes.
Literally one of the best we have.
And Entangled, that was a wild game. He was someone was way ahead on that one.
Someone was way ahead on that.
Yeah, who knows? So we have a loss in Hat Wizard 2 for Cyro and a win in Searchlight, which was just a game where you had to collect all the things. Yeah, it was the same as Kite and Patissier, the same developer.
Oh. Yeah, there was the flavor was that you were a burglar breaking in and robbing a bunch of treasure and avoiding searchlights, but really it was a platformer where you don't touch the circles.
Yeah, it's very true. I mean, but you could, kind of cynically, you could do that with anything. If you really wanted to.
Yeah, I just mean, like, I don't know, they were just like colored circles that... Honestly, it was nice of the prison guards to color code their searchlights according to their patterns.
It's true. Maybe they don't have a choice, and it's like
yeah, they come from the manufacturer like that.
Yeah, or some sort
this
of
is
like
our purple model. It handles your verticals and your diagonals.
This game may or may not work for the racers. We have one having problems. I'm filling in the info anyway and just hoping.
EPC is pretty good about configuring Dolphin. Was able to help a lot of people when they were playing F-Zero for Mystery Fun Fest last year. Boy, it sure was about a year ago.
That's a tough game. I know. So I know this song. This song's for Mother 3, but
I didn't know it was from Mother 3 because I also only know it as
from Colin's Bear video.
Yeah.
It's an amazing video. I'll just put that in the chat because it's just like I can't describing it. It's not gonna.
Well, you maybe need to know the setup is that someone took an animation class or
It's
like
like their final for
course
their like program or certificate or something.
Their entire schooling for this discipline culminated in this.
I did know. I've looked it up before. I did know it was from Mother 3, but it's like some weird part of the song. So like it's not even like at the beginning. I just have it's so iconic in my brain that I heard it listening to.
No, I almost lost my mind because I knew it was coming from Rainwave and it didn't make sense. And I looked over and I was like, Mother 3? What?
I'm just
Weird
watching
experience
memes
for me
and
just now.
this is the meme channel.
Just goes into like stick bug, crab rave, coffin dance.
Yeah, exactly. The Yi dinosaur.
It's
So
just
what-
like a 5-second track.
Yeah. So who Nyan Cat, maybe we're going way back. What is this tossed fish avatar? Because it's got the little things on the sides. It's almost like it's a picture on a wall.
Oh. Huh. I think that's a signature on the right.
Jigsaw puzzle's what it says.
Is this just a photo of a completed jigsaw?
Oh, Final Fantasy
It's too
14.
smooth for that,
Okay.
right?
And we've got, I don't know, it looks like Phantasy Star 2 to me.
Yeah, that's where mine went.
Maybe
but
Phantasy
it's-
Star 4.
Oh,
I get
it's
them
Phantasy Star
confused.
4. That's Rika and Demi. And that's Rappy, I think, at the bottom. And then Dr. Ruveno. God, I love that.
What a game. That's a pretty good game.
That was a childhood game for me. It was like one of those first story games that I ever finished on my own. So that left an impact on me. Oh man, the ending scenes. I won't spoil them even.
Yeah, it's good. It was like a teenage game for me. I played a lot of stuff on Wii Virtual Console that I never had the old consoles for. And I never had a Genesis, but I really liked RPGs.
It did this really cool thing where it would have like manga panels overlapping on top of each other as the text boxes appeared, and it would like paint this sort of scene with them over time.
Speaking of Paper Mario, I remember when I was like in like 3rd grade and they were like, you have to read for half an hour a night. And so I came home and I was like so convinced. I was like, well, there's stuff in Paper Mario. I'll just like tell my mom that there's text in Paper Mario and that should be fine. And she's like, you can't do that. And I'm like, what? I like was so convinced. I didn't even think it was going to be an issue. Just what naive reasoning I had. The game is not running for one of the players. Kind of a weird issue that we've not ever had before, actually. So, but whatever, you know, life goes on. We got plenty of games in the pool. Got another 100 to choose from.
I'll be pretty excited.
Yeah, I like this
Yep.
game that we ended up picking. It's very fun.
All right, I'm gonna get excited.
We've been calling it by the wrong name all these years. That's your hint. That we leave out a word in the title for, I don't know, somebody chose to the first time, and then that's just what happens.
That's what I just did to the players, because I read the title and then went, yeah, I know that game, and then typed the title as I knew it, and then double checked and was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a few things that, like, if you Google, like, there's that, like, kind of fart propellant Japanese platformer, indie platformer
Malibu,
game.
yeah.
And
Malibu.
it's just called Malobu on SRL. You Google it, that's the only thing that comes up. So I don't know what the hell it's actually called. But I guess we just decided that's what the name of the game was, and that's what happens. Same with if you Google Glasskeeper Glabus, you only get like the first thing is a post that Sir Nico made on some forum, and that's where you can find the download.
Malibu is a tag on the Freem page. It's a Japanese shortening for the full title, Morokoshi no Boken,
Oh.
which is like Adventure of Morokoshi. Morokoshi's Adventure. Bing, 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 bing. And now you know. Sadly, that's not the... Well, not sadly, I think. That's not the game these players will be playing.
I like that game, but we played it already.
Yeah, you can probably find a vodcast of it
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, I did a podcast. Go tossed fish. Go Cyro. Wahoo!
I mentioned Mystery Fun Fest earlier. That's due to start sometime in the nearish future. Everyone's been talking about it recently.
It's exciting.
If you don't know what it's all about, basically our whole community is going to split into two teams and fight in a series of events all laid out. And there's a lot of different events. There's like challenges that you can do on your own time. There are like pre-planned like race events where you show up on this day and we're all racing this game. And there are, you know, speedrun challenges and just regular like achievement, like beat this game on hard mode or just beat this game. Or there's this, your whole team's going to be working on generic bingo cards the whole time. There's all kinds of stuff going on. It's super fun. There's competitive versus stuff like maybe like Overwatch or Valorant or something will be on there, right? Like, yeah, it's completely stolen from I Ate Your Pie's Discord Wars, if you know what that is. We're doing that, and it'll start sometime soon. So there's never been a better time to join the community.
Yeah, pretty low commitment too. You can do as many or as few things as you want to, really. But yeah, the next game is it's an MT classic. Not exactly, but like it's been played quite a few times, and it always gets very positive reception. Yeah, everyone loved to play Call of Duty. I said a very stupid thing last time FunFest happened because I didn't know that Warzone was a battle royale. I figured it was just like the same as all the other Call of Duties. And I was like, well, if it's like Team Deathmatch, you end up winning half the time. But I didn't mention that I thought it was Team Deathmatch, and everyone was like, what, you win half the time in Warzone? I'm like, I don't know. Did when I played Black Ops, I guess. And then... and turned out and everyone was like, oh, ID's the COD god, but unfortunately... I'm not. I didn't even play it.
How funny would that be if it turned out you were just like a retired pro?
That'd be pretty funny, honestly.
And then you came here and just started playing these old mystery games.
I think that my taste in games and also just like purported skill level does not at all match up with being very good at Call of Duty.
I know. I'm made of whatever stuff is required to be the best in the world at like one of the most, but a very competitive game.
Yeah. Even
then,
competitive
like, making
around
this little
among
guy
people
jump
who are
in
like
this SNES platformer. Oh man.
I think like Call of Duty is the most competitive game among people who suck at Call of Duty. like if you suck at a game, normally you wouldn't be really competitive, but everyone who plays Call of Duty is really competitive about Call of Duty. Uh-oh. Gotta refresh the streams, but we do have a game.
Sanrio World Smash Ball is one of the best versus games you can play on the Super Nintendo, but I guess they're gonna not be playing each other in it.
No, they're gonna be playing to stage 15 in this game.
So you're just versus the CPU here?
Yeah. But all of each stage is different as well. So there's kind of like different stage hazards you have to deal with on each stage. But yeah, so, in general,
our mystery tournament is sort of spun off of a fighting game mystery tournament. Like they also just call it mystery tournament. So there's a whole other corner of the internet where mystery tournament means something pretty different to a different group of people. But this game was like one of the big hits in that tournament, as well as just like two people actually fighting each other in this game.
I could imagine this getting really competitive in a sort of like proto Windjammers way.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an old Game Facts write-up on like what characters are good or something.
Character is going to be locked in this match, because I do think they're different.
Yeah, that's always what we'll do whenever the characters are different, because you just don't know. You're looking at a screen of goofs, and like he knows which one's going to be good or bad in a race.
How the hell are you supposed to say, oh yeah, the dude is going to be way better at this than the glob, the blue glob.
The robot's definitely going to hit harder than the fish.
They're playing the cute green frog. Is Hello Kitty even in this? Oh, there she is. She's like a mascot. I don't think she's playable.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never actually played it myself, so it's a lot I don't know.
This game's fun. It has mechanics. They're simple, but they need to be well utilized in order to win. You also can just like walk anywhere. That's kind of insane. Imagine if you were playing tennis and you could just walk over there. To walk over to the other side of the net and just have some fun.
I know. When I think of this game, I think the first sense that I get is not even like a visual. It's the audio of the like when you hit the disc.
It's a good sound. It's a really good sound. See, apparently Cyro has clean audio. Cyro has none audio. Oh, there we go. I just gotta go real loud.
In terms of controls, you've got two different buttons to hit right or left, which is kind of interesting. And you can hold them to charge, and then there's a separate button for a power hit, which I guess means you're not sending the power hit left or right.
You aren't. It's like a fully encasing shot all around you.
Okay. And you just want to get
really
the disc into their goal.
Here we go. Yeah, and the goal is beat round 15. This has been raced many times before, so I don't want to take up the beginning of the race talking about other times, but if anyone wants to look up this on SRL, you can have some times to compare. So you've got, like, you can charge your shot. Neither of them are doing that yet, and that's a mistake, but they'll learn.
Wow, the CPUs.
Because the power shot is very strong.
Stronger shots.
And every round is a 3 out of 5 with this guy. not always this guy, but it's always somebody. They did both pick the right character. Love that. It's a bad reason to stop a race. Neither of them are charging, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, the first 20 seconds or something, just getting used to hitting the disc and getting a feel for that. But by now, I would have tried that out. I'm seeing Tossed Fish has tried a little bit, it looks like.
There we go, yeah. So that's at this point a decent charge. The power hit is extreme, for sure. But you can't charge while moving. I wrote that, and they might think like, oh, maybe the pace spin is wrong because I can move and hold the charge button. You can move and hold the charge button, you just won't charge. So you need to be standing still in order to charge.
Cyrohydra is moving back and forth at the X's.
Oh yeah, I guess
some if you can't cross this one.
Some levels do have X's, yeah. Some you could just go and like punch the other guy playing tennis in the face, which is never seen it on any of my tennis court. They'd scoff at that at Wimbledon.
Yeah.
They would scoff.
I won't spoil it, but there's a game that tells the story of boxing and how it got started and how it was. Whoa! What a fortuitous bounce from Cyrohydra!
That was insane. That was the magnet power up that he got.
Yeah. Oh, Tossed Fish almost did the same thing too.
And you can actually see the comms bar. I wanted to point out up at the top too. They charge their power shot too, and they have a bar themselves.
Oh wow. This Tanuki raccoon, bam! Look at that.
Yeah, and it makes the noise. It resonates with you. I need that to make that my new like text tone.
Oh, these crazy fans.
Yeah, these fans
are saying? There's a joke essentially that boxing started as tennis, and one of the other guys would just walk over and punch the other guy so that he couldn't return the ball anymore. And then it became more about who was better at punching than hitting the ball.
They just decided to call it something else.
Yeah.
Well, Mystery Tournament is a little bit like that. And trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. In the sense that initially it wasn't necessarily about being blind to the games. It was just about anything could be raced and you might or may not be blind. But at this point, most everyone is blind to everything that we race. It's still not necessarily a requirement, but it's good etiquette.
Well, it's sort of agreed that that's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
No one wants to show up and the other guy knows the game already and you don't, so the race is over. That's just not
it's
fun
true. It's a little, I guess it's kind of interesting because it's like saying that you took the time at some other point in life to play the game, I guess. But I mean, it's a lot less interesting than what we have going on right now, which is Tossed Fish catching up to Cyrohydra, entering the next stage at exactly the same time. Neither of them using their charge, which is basically on these early levels an instant goal. And it charges pretty fast. They should be charging more. We'll see if they ever learn. The enemies certainly get a little harder. One really frustrating thing about this game, and I don't think there's anything we can do about it, is just that like if you're not... Oh, and these blocks take multiple hits. You can tell how many hits a block takes by the number of dots on it. If you're not careful after you lose, which neither of these players have done yet, you can just exit back to the stage if you press the bottom button, which is often accept in North American territories, but in Japanese, you accept on the right button on the pad, the right face button. If you press the bottom button, it just sends you back to the main menu and you lose all your progress. So I put a big red note on it in the pace bin, but hopefully that we don't see it happen.
Yeah, it's pretty scary looking at it in the pace bin. And it's the kind of thing, even if I was aware of it, it's still the kind of thing I might do accidentally.
Yeah, luckily, I don't think that the B button is actually used in normal gameplay.
It's,
oh, it is. It's
right hit.
It's right hit. Okay. So that's not true.
But I mean, hmm, yeah, I don't know. Could happen.
Tossed fish
A
pulling ahead.
clean, yeah, clean 3-0s from both players. Both players are trapped inside a ring of blocks, and now chaos ensues.
I know, this is so wild. They really just went for it. Tossed fish getting aggressive, getting right up in this guy's face, and it's working.
Cyrohydra has yet to be freed, so it's just is defending the blocks, which is good, but that means you can't move and be aggressive. So
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, like, when you think about it, it's like they feel like Cyro probably feels like they found something. Like, oh yeah, I can hit it without even breaking these blocks, but it's actually not really an advantage in this instance. You want to be able to move forward.
we get our first power shot. Cyrohydra was, using the time
Yeah.
spent in jail to learn how to do a power shot.
Guy doesn't stand a chance. Cyro still got the whole wall. One thing I found when playing this game, and I was just kind of playing to test, not to optimize, so I was a little bit less stressed about it, but it's difficult to want to use both sides. Like, it just was easier for me to... Oh, there's the power shot. Look how strong that is, and it lasts for a long time, too. But I just always ended up using the same side shot unless I really couldn't in that situation. It's hard to switch between left and right on the fly. Here we've got a much more reasonable tennis-style game that is being played. Can't just walk into the opponent's goal.
Got these windjammers styles deflectors in the middle of the map as well. Well, until they're gone, until they run out of bounces.
Look at that! Look at that
Dueling
power shot!
power shots! Oh my god.
So yeah, the power shot spins around you completely. I think it's identical for every character. I don't think characters have, like, moves. Just the left, right, and power shot. But for all we know, they have different stats, which is why we locked it into the cute little pinstriper frog here.
Cyrohydra just slips one past the power shot, the active power shot from the CPU.
The tight shot. Ooh, there we've got another power shot goal. I think Tossed Fish is one goal up at this point. Power shot used from Cyrohydra, but had nowhere to go, so it's still got to bounce the number of times on those blocks. Uh-oh. Is left undefended.
Cyrohydra, yeah, needs to wait on the left side. See, like, chasing the disc over to the right there, that's dangerous.
For sure. Taking the time to charge, which is good. Oh no, this is quite a situation we got ourselves into.
This is really annoying that the CPU is not hitting the disc over to his side.
Oh, there we go.
Side. Oh, would really love to just clutch this out. There it is.
There we go. One goal behind.
Goal behind. The next battlefield is asymmetric.
I suppose it is. Oh, you can just walk. It's almost like you gotta think about it. It's like in that first level in Baba where you can go through the wall.
Right, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I could just walk to the other side of the course and hit this guy in the face and just get this ball in here.
So Tossfish opened up this round by losing almost the entirety of their wall, and then just opened up a single gap in the enemy's wall and then shot it right through.
Uh-oh. Oh, Tossfish wasn't doing anything for a second. Oh,
the power shot, no good.
Nice,
from the CPU.
right in there. The aggressive play is working. And there's not really a penalty for losing. I mean, there is, but, like... This is, I think, a bonus game.
You want to lose as fast as possible? Is that the name of the game here?
I mean, it might be a little faster to hit it back.
Is he blocking shots, or do you want to hit him?
I have no idea. I think you want to hit him. Yeah, you want to hit him. I think Tossfish is right that it's a little bit faster to hit it back, though. Because you could say that's about halfway down the screen, and when you hit it, it goes faster than when it flies past you.
kind of expected Cyrohydra to be done, and now I think maybe... Okay, there it is.
There we go. They got 1 goal on them. They got 48. Whatever that means. Moving on. This guy's back, and he's back for vengeance. It's like the Piston Honda refight.
What is this battlefield? A P instant charge of the power shot, and then somehow the disc finds its way. I mean, probably because the nature of the level is going to direct the disc into, you know, there's like a heat map of where it's more likely to go. But just straight into the one open gap on Tossed Fish's wall. Not a great start.
Oof. Yeah, they do get harder. This has normally been played to stage 15. It was actually subbed with stage 30, but it was just too much.
Whoa.
But full game has been played by people before, and it is difficult.
The bumper does a lot of work for Tossed Fish. Wait, it just starts bouncing between the bumpers rapid fire?
Yeah, that's the... Oh no, the counter power shot.
Aggression from Cyro's got a... Disc goes faster power up?
Yeah, I believe that's what that is. Oh my gosh.
Don't see the power up. Oh, the CPU gets the power shot, uses it. Cyrohydra's stuck inside the middle of the map for a while. Tossed Fish destroys the entire wall for a very hard-earned second goal. 2-2 on the left side.
Oh yeah, is that it shows the goals on the UI. Oh, nice. Tossed Fish getting in there for the third one. Not losing. It would have been a big time loss losing there.
Yeah, that's pretty clutch. Cyrohydra somehow is the only one in the middle to win the tip-off, but sends it towards their own goal. But pretty quickly rallies and finds the second goal.
Oh no!
There's been a lot of nonsense going on both sides, but somehow at the end of the day, they remain 1 goal apart.
True.
Tossed Fish pretty good about hitting the disc off the wall and then following up to knock it right back through the gap it just opened up. The old 1-2.
Ooh. Tossed Fish moving out of the the counter. Tossed Fish moving out of the way of the strong
Cyrohydra
shot.
stop moving is just letting it go. That was weird.
It was weird. Get up in there, yeah, okay, so aggression is risky, but for a level like this, if you can get it behind the guy, there's not a lot that he can do.
It's also just like, I don't, whether you win or lose, it happens faster, you know?
It's true. It's a really good point. I don't think we've actually seen either player lose a match, which was not the case when I first played this. I definitely lost a couple times at the beginning.
Cyrohydra down 1-2. We might be about to see it. Tossed Fish is already done with this match and is on to the next one against this... I don't know what this is. Fishman.
Like a Fishman? Tossed Fish is getting, is using charging a lot more. And I don't see Cyro charging purposefully very often.
Oh no, that's it.
Oh, that's our first
Cyrohydra
loss.
loses the match. I guess I need to be careful with my wording here. That's you know, that single match out of 15 in Sanrio World Smash Ball, and not the mystery tournament match.
Perfect. Presses the correct button to continue.
What? Tossfish wins by doing absolutely nothing. Incredible. And is now a full match ahead of Cyrohydra. There's just no wall. Cyrohydra just had nothing left back there.
Toss fish finding the hole, getting aggressive and going straight for the corner. Jeez, this course is wacky. Look at this guy.
It's definitely a lot easier to find the gaps that you've made against the wall.
Yeah, for sure. And I found that as well when I was playing. You don't want to spend time in the middle.
Oh, Cyrohydra knocks the disc off of the oddly shaped wall on the right, deflected back for an own goal. Has lost this match again.
That's unfortunate. It's going to be quite a catch-up now. Anything can happen. We got 15 to do. Oh, the power shot. Perfect time for it.
Cyrohydra as well. Perfect use of the power shot.
I think the power shot always hits forward, no matter what. So I don't think you can power shot into your own goal, but you can, like, get it hit back and then miss it. But if I remember correctly...
Or the walls, like, on this level Cyrohydra is on, could betray you.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. Aggression from Cyrohydra has destroyed the entire wall. Defends against the power shot.
Kind of a wasted power shot for the Tanuki. Oh my gosh. Okay. Still needs one more goal, though.
2 goals against this thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Tossfish is always up in front of... Every time I look over, Tossfish is behind the enemy player. Oh, the quick goal.
Decisive power shot.
Yeah, this is this level has this little side area nobody can go to.
You just have to watch the disc bounce around in there. Oh man.
I know, it's not my favorite level by far. But...
You don't hit it in there. For the love of God, don't hit it. Well, I mean...
Oh no!
Alright, starts off going 0-1, whereas Cyrohydra is 1-1. Hungyodon. Hungyodon. I know Keropi, I know Hello Kitty. That's about it.
Who's this frog? Do you know Frog?
Yeah, that's Keropi.
Oh, cool. What does he do?
I don't really know what he does, per se.
What does Hello Kitty do? Get a job, Hello Kitty. Come on.
Hello Kitty's had a lot of jobs, actually.
That's true. And in this game, she's like a ref, so she's doing something. Tossfish is being less aggressive here, is getting a little bit thrown by the fact that... This is actually not bad. If you're already 2 down, losing on purpose might be a good move.
I think so. Cyrohydra is winning by 2. It'd be a good idea if Cyrohydra's opponent just went ahead and gave up at this point. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Wink, wink. Trust me, man. You don't want to be playing this game anymore. You're washed up.
Just do a new match. You'll have a better chance of winning that one.
Nice try. You can't. Yeah, it's like meta elements. It's like Undertale. I think the best way to mitigate this side area existing is to always be at the top to capitalize on it if it's going to come out there. You need to be ready, I think.
I guess. I mean, if it's at the bottom, then probably the CPU is
well,
going to run down there.
You don't need to be there when you still have blocks. It's redundant.
I mean, but then if the CPU goes and just starts hitting all of the blocks.
The CPU doesn't ever seem to be smart enough to walk down. They always play defensively.
So you just literally just like goal suck in front of these blocks and just wait for the disc to show up?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if it's possible to have this level of control, but I would avoid hitting it at a 45-degree angle. I've seen it get stuck kind of traveling through the entirety of the side areas because of this perfect angle.
Nice, that's 2-zip. See Tossfish, bring it on home.
Cyrohydra 2-1.
Lost a block, that's bad. Yet. Saving this power shot for some master plan, we don't know what. That's it.
There it is. Just one hit on one block.
You know, one more hit than they had before.
Yeah, see here, look at this angle the disc is on for tossed fish. Okay, well, it's gone now, but this,
Yeah.
it's so likely to just travel through the entirety of these side channels. Why did the CPU do that?
Oh, also, Cyro caught up.
Yeah, this is the same arena.
This is obviously a long one because you're going to have time when the ball is not under your control, which is going to make this take a lot longer. Oh, but we got a win from Toss Fish. Another bonus game.
A goal for the CPU on Cyrohydra's side.
Toss Fish avoiding them this time. I do think it's faster to hit them, but I mean, I don't think it's like, we'd have to time it.
Depends what the like lose/win condition. I guess it's just doesn't really matter. It's just
it just fit. I mean, it's 20 discs regardless of what you do.
CPU doing absolutely nothing about Cyrohydra's full screen power shot. Gets through the block. Charged up another power shot.
Fishman has a power shot. I think this is gonna have to be a counter power shot.
Gonna get nasty.
Man.
No.
Fishman has no chance. No reaction. Yeah, he's pissed.
Just blew right past.
Fishman is the angriest NPC we've seen so far. I guess not NPC. NPCs don't do anything. This one is a rival.
Well, I mean, he was an NPC at the end of that game.
It's true, yeah. Oh no.
What?
Okay, it's coming out.
It's coming. It's coming. It's what? What a fake.
That seems like programming, like, we gotta do something.
It just, yeah. Long. It just introduces, like, a subtle shift to the left at any time.
That's the EA script that Maurice was telling me about, or the FIFA script.
I missed that discussion. Oh, look at this bounce from Tossed Fish. Just read, they're like, you know what? I don't have to touch this.
That's perfect. Apparently there's a conspiracy theory that FIFA has a script that either improves RNG or makes RNG worse for people who pay more in the game. And it's like well regarded by the people who play FIFA a lot. They think it's real. it's quite a rabbit hole.
Oh, danger for Cyrohydra. Activates the bear paw.
Fish with the power shot. Tossfish is finding good times to charge. It's like, even when stuff is going on, just a little bit of time to build your bar up. 2-2. This is the decisive shot for Cyro right here.
Yeah, had 2 power-ups. One of this bear paw thing was active. I think it was maybe a speed up. I'm not sure.
These pyramids are timed.
Oh. The disc just was going so fast it went right through Cyrohydra's power shot after the rebound, so only hit the wall once.
Oh no, the pyramids.
Cyrohydra clutches it out, still trailing by a whole minigame and like a match and now 1 goal.
Yeah. So what do you think, chat? We're seeing now hitting them all back. What would you do?
Yeah, I'd hit him.
Oh my gosh, toss fish into the volley of the century right there. Look at this. Oh, this Tanuki.
He's relentless.
This Tanuki's reading controller inputs.
He's hitting the ball like from behind him.
Yeah, well, like, so if you're in front of the ball and you hit the button and you're like a little bit in front of it, it doesn't go backwards. It always goes in the direction you like want it to, but I don't think you can like easily score on yourself, which is nice, but
the CPU has gotten strong enough that you can't just hit it forwards while the CPU is standing there.
no, not anymore. You could, you know, that was ages ago. That was 26 minutes. It was a different lifetime for these players. This is the Worlds here. Sanrio World Smash Ball. This isn't.
That's right.
This isn't Community Park Smash Ball.
Well, the pyramid has captured the disc. They come back down and send it flying.
Really fast, too. Something you don't want to happen. It's a little unpredictable.
The speed at which the like, just kind of unfocus your eyes and look at what the camera is doing for both players' matches.
I don't know if I want to.
It's way more spastic on Tossfish's side.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's kind of slowed down. Oh, there we go. Now that they've hit it a whole bunch.
Oh! Look at that.
It's the cleanest goal you could score on this map, pretty much.
Absolutely, just the two. Oh, this looks horrible.
There's just these, like, no-no zones in the bottom right and the top left.
This is actually not, well, I mean, this isn't as bad as the whole no walking area. Fishman is easily the strongest rival, though. He designs these courses himself.
Yeah. The home field advantage for the fish is really strong.
Yeah, the fish is like, I like the weird courses. I'm gonna psych them out. Here's a whole area you can't even go. What's the point of this?
Whoa, toss fish. 1-1 over on the left side, whereas Cyrohydra gets a pretty quick opening goal.
Yeah, the fish man absolutely would pick pokey floats. It's an apt analogy. Oh man, I think toss fish is 2 down. Oh man, do you go for it at this point, or do you take a loss? I'm trying to think if they have 1 win, so it'd be 2 wins versus a loss and then 3 wins. Okay, you go for it. Never mind. That's really easy math to do.
Slams one down the open lane. Just opened up 1 block and waited in front of that column, and then the pyramids were down. Power shot in. This level took Tossed Fish forever.
It's true. So Tossed Fish spent a lot of time on the pyramid side, and less time. The third goal was on the left side. Oh, what a shot! That's 3-zip right there.
Fantastic catch up from Cyrohydra.
Yeah, we're at
I mean,
game
if this
5
doesn't go well
fish.
for Tossed Fish, right?
This is the decider right here.
So the fish is pretty more
Oh!
What a horrible set of bounces in front of the goal. That one block, that one rogue block in front of the wall that just like keeps the disc bouncing against your wall and takes it all down.
Who knew that was the problem that it was? It makes sense now. The fishman put that there just to troll you. He's like, yeah, it's on my side too, but whatever. It's on your side. That's what matters.
It's like he built your side of the map, not realizing it was like automatically being generated symmetrically on his side, and was like, yeah, this'll get him.
That's why he doesn't even go in there. The
He
fish
doesn't
man
know what's
doesn't
going on
need-
his side of the map. And he doesn't have to.
Exactly. He says my map's gonna do the work for me. Cyro, yeah, this is a lead change. Cyro, I think, is now one. Well, I guess we're tied. This is really close all of a sudden. And what is this?
Yep.
14? Oh my gosh, Cyro with the power hit right in the. Yeah, right in the kisser. It's not what I wanted to say, but I'll say it.
Second goal as well for
This is
Tossed Fish.
15?
And has more of a leeway. Oh my god. Is that it? Cyrohydra scores? I don't see a dot done.
That's
there
it
it is.
Done. Wow. Wow, that was close. Right at the end.
Tossed Fish just now getting the news. Victory was right there. Oh, nice save though.
Yeah, let's see a strong finish here. We want to see a strong finish from Tossed Fish. Oh!
So dangerous with no wall. Did a really good job defending. Not out of it yet. Oh, the CPU destroys that front block. But
oh no!
Opening the way. Yeah, it's been made apparent now to Tossed Fish stopping to type. Oh, I was so close.
Tossed Fish says, oh, I was so close. Oh no, hit B button, so.
You just go all the, that's it? You just You're just at one now?
Yeah. So luckily that didn't happen at a critical time.
Jeez. We have lots of freeware games where hitting the escape button like closes the game, and like I kind of get it. Like that's kind of what that button is supposed to do.
Yeah.
But the just hitting the B button and then all of a sudden,
Well, I honestly,
gone.
I kind of couldn't believe it. This game's been in a lot, and everybody loves it. And I was like, "What? You can just like..." So I put it big in red in the basement. I was like, "Don't press B, please, for the love of God." And
yeah, that's gonna be a forfeit. Then is not gonna play through the whole game just to have their SRL time recorded. So hopefully they leave like a comment or something, right? Because sometimes we look back at these races on SRL. That's the whole point why so many of us have been like, let's not move away from SRL and IRC and all of this, is because of the years of history of our community. And it's all recorded there. So like we'll go look this up at some point and be like, oh man, look at this match of Sanrio Smash Ball. And we would see a forfeit from Tossed Fish and not know that they were, one goal away from winning.
yeah.
So hopefully we get one of these racers leaves a comment, something to that effect, so that we can look. The comments, by the way,
there were a
also
lot
preserved.
of games when I would look for a backup, and then everyone in the comments would be like, "This game sucks." Like everybody, and I'd be like, "Well, okay then." I guess it's pretty bad. I will not be a backup.
Let's talk to Cyrohydra. Hello.
Hey there.
Have you ever heard of Sanrio Smash Ball?
No. I mean, obviously, I know what Sanrio and Hello Kitty are, but I've never heard of this children's sports game. Apparently,
yeah, it's more popular than you think as like a cult classic, basically.
It does seem like the kind of game that would receive a following based on like the game is just slow enough that you can kind of work out on some sort of even level playing field a sort of thinking man. Excuse me, a sort of thinking man's strategy, I guess. Like you can like, oh yeah, if I just drive this right there. Like he's favoring the left side of the line. I can just juke him out and go.
Yeah, like if you go to like fighting game tournaments and stuff that are of a big enough size, you'll find like a couple of guys in the corner playing this. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Uh yeah, I could definitely see it. Um the one thing that tripped me up was like I don't know if Tossfish noticed this or if I'm just crazy. On those little bonus stages with the pig you have to hit, it seemed like for those and those only, the ball went in the opposite direction of whatever button you push. So if you wanted to hit to the left, you push hit right.
We
And
have
that actually
Tossfish
tripped.
here, but I haven't heard them yet.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hi there.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I was still trying to figure out how it actually worked. I still don't know where it goes when you hit it,
It
regardless of
it
left or
does
right.
seem it does seem a little like if the stage has those tight corners or any bumpers at all like that increases the randomness of the shot a lot.
Yeah. So for the second bonus stage, I actually just let them all go by because I think it was faster. Just
We were
by
thinking
frames.
it speeds up a little bit when you hit it, and so maybe that would
Yeah,
make that faster.
Oh, well, I also because it also has to do the counting at the end.
Oh,
So if it goes
that's
0, 0,
true.
0, it makes the menu faster. So all in all,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
who
hadn't thought
cares?
about that. I was just trying to push them off the screen as fast as possible.
It definitely wasn't the frames of the bonus mini game that
Yeah,
determined the win and loss. It was both of you
No,
had lost a couple of rounds to the CPU, which I'm told is like pretty normal. Like, it does get pretty hard.
yeah.
I was
I swear. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was pretty sure my last game over is what got me because I was one away.
Yeah,
Uh, but
It's well, it's like yes, but also if you didn't game over on like round 12 or 11 or whatever, then you would have had more time. Like you can't point to any
that's
one thing
true.
and say that was the
yeah,
thing.
But
and
I know, but it is just that one moment where I was just that close to finishing, and
Psychologically, I get totally where you're coming
yeah, I
from.
mean,
yeah,
regardless of like whatever I did beforehand could have been done better or faster, obviously, but just in that one moment at the finish line, it just didn't go well for me.
so there was like in the back half or the back third or something. I tripped upon the strategy of sit there and charge.
Yeah,
Do
same.
not do. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that was the strat. Just sit there and charge. Don't do anything. Occasionally win a round entirely from just doing a Luigi and Mario party.
Yep,
There was one
yep.
where the disc went on like it spawns in the middle going in some direction, and then it bounced off a couple blocks and went in the opponent's goal for like one of you literally didn't touch it
Yeah,
one
Yeah,
time.
I had a couple of those.
yeah, I
Great.
had a few as well. It was magical.
I'm sure it was very entertaining to watch. I can't
Although,
wait to watch the VOD.
yeah, same.
So we were floored because we weren't keeping track of what level was which. So we were like, "Oh man, this race got really close here now with this." Cyrohydra was behind and then did phenomenal on the last two levels, like with
Mm.
like clean 3-0s
Oh,
to catch up, and then you lost and it reset. So you were both on the final level, 0-0. And then we were like, man, that's close. How far are they? And the chat was like, this is 15. And we were like, this is 15. Like the weight of what was happening in front of us just hit us all at once. It was very
that's
exciting.
funny.
Those later levels, except for fifth, was it 15 or was it? I don't know.
15
The
was
one
the
where
fishy one.
okay, that where was an X. and the two bumpers,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
had the two
right?
corner bumpers.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was difficult, but the ones leading up to it were they felt much easier than the stages that were before them.
Anything with the fish was very
Yeah,
difficult for some
he's
reason.
really aggressive.
And the stages were also terrible because there was also the one where the what is this thing called? Sanrio?
Sanrio, yeah,
The
the
disc?
Hello Kitty franchise.
The disc would just fly off to the sides where you can't actually go, and it'll
And
just
you just
sit there for a
watch.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on, I think it was 12 for a
Yeah,
while, just like watching it go around the edge of the arena.
so that was obnoxious. But it's a fun
I think
game.
we all agreed that one
Yeah,
was the worst one.
yeah,
But I'm glad you
I
had
could.
fun.
I'm glad this race was so close. That's really exciting. I want to go back and watch this now.
Yeah, it's a good note to go out on. I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm glad it was entertaining for everyone. So my first mystery tournament was a lot of fun.
I was just about to ask you as a summary of how your first mystery tournament. How did it go? But
It went well. Aside for the whole setup part of it, which was a little nerve-wracking, but otherwise I don't think I had a major issue. Uh, what did I go? I lost one, I won one, then I lost one. So,
one and
wait,
two, I
one,
think, is like half the people go 1 and 2 or worse or something.
I think it's, you know, half the people in Mystery Tournament go 0-4. So,
yeah, but honestly, I love the idea of just playing some of these obscure games for fun as a race blindly. It's been so fun, and it's also been so much fun to watch the races of all the other competitors.
oh yeah.
And I can't wait to check out some of the other events that you guys have. So I'm very excited.